Hello, friends. It's another Wednesday at that 5 o'clock hour Pacific, and I'm back. I'm going to try and do some drawing today, but the hands are not cooperating, so we'll see what I can get done. I might do some inking or something. But I got some stuff in the mail. I got these. A couple of these guys to show off. Anybody doesn't know what these are, you'll find out in a few minutes. And I got some books and some other stuff to chat about. Some stuff. I got a new comic this week, which was pretty awesome. And yeah, so we'll see what we can get done today. So right now we're gonna hit that lovely clip video, and we'll see it on the backside. So I went to the comic book shop today. There are lots of books lately that I've been getting into. Not a ton of mainstream stuff anymore at the moment, but I have to say, if it's not Mark Millar, it is Jeff Johns' universe. This stuff is awesome. It's some of my favorite stuff. I don't even know how to stories and stuff that he's been doing in these books between the Geiger. There's this character. There's my other second favorite character, which at the end of the year, I guess, or not at the end of the year, April, I guess somewhere around the middle, this character is going to be getting his own book, which I'm super stoked about. But this book came out, which is another sort of primer, a bunch of short stories, various characters from his universe, is on the stands now when this show is out. So if you're into cool stuff, this is a must get. It's got a bunch of little file card things, like kind of old school G.I. Joe on the inside, talking about the characters. So introducing some new characters. These characters, which are from the world of Rook Exodus. And then I don't know what this one. I haven't looked at that one too much, but there's this one at the back called where is it? Hyde Street. Looks interesting, which is this, which is awesome. So anyway, I haven't read this yet, so I can't really review it, but I know it's gonna be good because everything from this universe is great. So I've been getting these. I got this in the comic shop today. I went down there, hung out for a little bit, bought some dollar books, like $2 or $3 books, and I got this guy, which is brand new. I'll put it back. Seal this mint in plastic. Oh, so I'm gonna save that for later. Like I said, my hands today not terrible, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll ink something today. But so I did a couple of covers this past week. I put a couple of them up for sale online. This one was already purchased, but I went in and I finished the gray tone work on it. I think it looks cooler with the gray tones. So that one's done. I did this Blade Runner. They came out pretty nice. I don't know if the cameras never seem to quite pick up some of the gray tone work on this, but so that I did this Tank Girl, which got me kicked. So probably shouldn't show that because this is also streaming on Twitter. Hello to everybody on Twitter. So yeah, so I got those. So I did those this week. I put those up there, except for the Red Sony piece. But anyway, but I did this Gwenpool, which I will ink. It's just penciled right now. Pencil shows up. There it is. So I'll ink this up maybe. I think I could do that. I don't know. I'll try. Some of this is wonky. I don't know. Maybe I won't do this. We'll just try and draw something. I don't know if I feel like inking right now. Plus, that needs fixing. I was just looking at it just now. So let me see. What do I have? What do I have around here? Could watch me. I could ink a short box. I got this Conan short box I was playing around with. Maybe not that though. It's kind of big, and I want that to look good. See if I have any extra paper here. I'll work on something else just for the fun of it. I think this isn't all rolled out. Just a couple pieces are rolled out. Do another design piece or some sort. All right. Fresh paper. It's always a good place to start. So anyways, hopefully everybody's having a good day out there. It's another Wednesday. It's 5:06, which gives me 50 minutes to play. Let's see. Play this one maybe, background music. Or maybe Iron Road. This is from the Goblin Girl soundtrack. I thought I had the Old Ways. Do I have the Old Ways on here? Here's Old Ways. It'll be a little less intense. Other one's the Goblin Girl soundtrack, a little epic. This one's a little more chill. The Old Ways. Track by me for Goblin Girl soundtrack. Oh, I forgot one other thing to show off. Before I even get started with this, let's show these bad boys off. I got these from Belmont Press. Came in these really nice little boxes. In here is a couple of pins. There's a little stand. I'm assuming it's for the coin that it comes with. It comes with a little Smokes the Fox coin. It's got a bazooka, a couple bazookas. And then inside here is this extremely detailed little miniature Smokes the Fox. See if I can get that on the camera right there. He is. Look at him. Look how cool he is. He's not really articulated as far as I can tell. I mean, it looks like he might be, but he doesn't appear to move. And I'm not going to move him because I don't want to break him. But I'm going to paint this one because this one is kind of like a mini. I'm going to paint this guy up. And I've got one other one because I got two of these from my good friend Justin Belmont and his peeps. Oh, this has like a magnet on it. Oh, that's dope. So I can keep it on the box or I can put it on my shelf over here, which I don't put it on my shelf over here. Put it right there. Bam, baby. Here on my shelf. But anyway, so it had a magnetic thing on the top of it. This one also comes with a keychain, it looks like. It is the Belmont Press logo keychain. I'm going to leave it in the plastic right now. Comes with another rocket launcher. And this big old juicy blue bad boy Smoke the Fox. Look at that. Super nice detail. Pretty good size figurine. Let's put his rocket launcher right in there. He's ready to go into action. So yeah, these are pretty great. Belmont Press delivered sweet action figures or figurines. put him up there for right now. Pretty dope. He's with all my other figures. Anyway, super awesome. Came in the mail today. Love it. Very cool. So, let's get back to doodling something. I have no idea what I want to doodle right now. I guess I'll doodle whatever physically can doodle, whatever my muscle memory will let me doodle. So I'm at the whim of my physicality right now. Mike McMahon is in the chat. Mike McMahon says, "Boom, Dan, yes." Jason Unhinged is here. Draw it up, drawing monkey. It says Jason. Omni says, "Hey Dan, how are you today, my dude?" I'm doing all right. I did some exercise thing for neuropathy for my feet, and my feet felt pretty good today, but my hands are unfortunately not cooperating. I took my meds, but they seem to not be killing it today for whatever reason. So, I don't know. And cool, he says. Let's see if I can... Let's try this. Let's see if I can view my X audience real quick. See if it'll let me see who's on here. It does not let me see the chat in X, if there is a chat. It doesn't say anybody's watching there, so... Anyways. We'll click back here. My 4 friends out there right now. I appreciate all 4 of you. So, I'll try and draw something up impressive. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to do anything great today because I kind of can't feel my fingers, y'all. Can't feel my fingers. This round. What to draw? Guess I can. Draw Goblin Girl, maybe. Just not to feel like it. Yeah. I guess we'll try. Already not loving it. We should do like association lines or something. That's 6. So anyway, Jim Cox says, "Hey Dan, Dan Flako, Brood Dan Hart." Unhinged says, "Hit the like, friends." Yeah, hit the like or hit the hate, whatever you like. It's all the same. So good to go. I should just drew something random. Maybe we'll just draw something. I'm trying to draw something specific for a purpose. Not everything has to be purposeful. So maybe let's draw something else. Watching Batman the Animated today with my 18-month-old, and he was enjoying it. It was pretty awesome. So I'm gonna start showing him episodes of Batman Animated. About we do. Let's do some car stuff. I haven't drawn a hot rod. I was drawing hot rod pretty often there for a while. And I think it was during like October. That was a lot of fun. So, see if I can draw something that was cool. Anyway, a nice roadster. Split glass, a little mirror on there, some vents on the grill. Nice. Interior. I think it's going to be difficult for me to see what this time is. Smiling face on this dude. Digging his roadster. I'm up on the door here. Now it's now. Moosh. Little moosh haircut. The sideburns. Doing those little ears right there. Good time. Oop, that's a tip. Heavy-handed. That's what I am. Big fat Mac Daddy wheels in the back. Right back there. Got them here. Look at that. Put these lamps out here. And then we got the front end of the car right here. Put a nice hood ornament on it. And drag that guy over there. Bring that down. And then draw the grill in. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, my hands are not cooperating today. Yeah, it's probably a good idea that I just did a quick doodle of some kind because my hands are not my friends today. Lamps. A while since I've drawn one of these. I barely remember it. Something like that. It's that one. These bicycle like wheels on here. There. I'll put that on there. Right across there. Windshield. And, hands on the steering wheel. Bring that across. Thing on there. Yeah, I'll put some dirt going around there. If everybody went out and got Jawbone Death the other day, it looked like it did really well on launch. My buddy Jason Krager's book with Adam Lawson. I've been sick as a dog the past week or so. Not just cancer effects, but you're getting some sort of entire house. Me, the baby, my wife, my in-laws, we all got some sort of stomach ailment. I don't know what it was, but man, it knocked us all out. I was like in bed for like 3 days. So there's a quick little roadster. I don't know. I don't know how much interesting stuff I'm going to draw today. This might be all I have in me, unfortunately. I apologize that I'm not bringing the amazing drawings today. Just a fun little roadster drawing, I guess. I know. Sometimes that's all it is, you know. Just drawing for fun anyway. And that's all it needs to be, really. Not everything has to be something. Sometimes it can be just for the hay of it. I was hoping I could draw something today, but I think the best I can do is this sort of half-baked drawing of a crudely drawn pencil roadster. But I mean, that's what I'm given lately. I just drinking a lot of lemonade lately. So many lemons. So much lemonade. But I appreciate everybody, hanging out. Jim Cox is here. Shitbird Militia is here. And Unhinged is here. Hello, friends. So, yeah, I don't know how much more of this got in me today. Like I said, I'm fucking fighting it today. It sucks. Just doodle around, I guess, on this car until I can doodle no more. Dig out some of my old Roadster drawings I used to do. Like knocking these out left and right before. So now it's like almost like I forgot how to draw. Goofy little Roadster guy. Anyway, I don't know. Probably the best I could do today. Just a quick little scribble. My hands are a mess. But, yeah. So I might cut this one short. I apologize. I don't have it in my hands today, man. That green shirt is pretty great. Yeah, I love this green shirt. Let's see. This is my new squish tee that I got from my store, from the Squish Show store. Let's see if we can. There he is. Came up pretty good. But yeah, better looking than my drawings today. Whoosh. Anyway, we tried. We gave it the old college try. We tried. We found wanting today. We're not as good as the Belmont Press people making these awesome little figurines. Look how cool that looks in light. It's pretty dope. But yeah, go out there. I don't know if he has any more of these left, but they're pretty awesome. And yeah, go enjoy some stuff today. Get some stuff to read. Rick Saylor's in there. Hello, Rick Saylor. Haven't seen you for a while, man. Yeah, stomach flu has hit the house, says the wife in the chat. Boom. Super sick. Let's turn my branding down because we don't need to hear the epic music if I'm not drawing, because it's not very epic, just watching me. But anyway, update. It hasn't arrived yet, but the Frazetta girls sent me my other right foot to replace one of the left feet. So he will be able to dance very soon. He will no longer have two left feet. So we're just waiting on that right foot, and I guess I'll just pop it off and pop the other one on. If you haven't signed up for Goblin Girl, I guess head over to Indiegogo. Head over to Indiegogo and maybe sign yourself up for one of those. Working on coloring the pages. Billy was more than halfway done last time I talked to him. I know there were like 16 or 17 pages that were like partway there. He was like working on a piece here and there. I guess I could show a couple dollar books that I got today. So I picked up, got this copy of Archer and Armstrong, which let me switch screens. We'll talk about some comic stuff I got, I guess, because I'm not drawn. I can't do it. But I got this copy of Archer and Armstrong. I never picked this up back in the day, and I read it because it's a beautiful Barry Windsor Smith book. I believe it's got a bunch of connecting covers, if I remember correctly. I found this, which I'd never even heard of this before. It's called Artifacts. This particular one is got Dale Keown art in it and a Dale Keown wraparound cover. And I am a sucker for Dale Keown, and it was cheap, as they say. But look at that. It's a really awesome cover. Like, just for the cover alone, I think it was worth the pickup of $1. But it's got some interiors. This isn't Dale, but the stuff in the beginning is Dale. Everything before here. So this short story in the beginning, which is I think it's Witchblade and Darkness, I think it's all Dale. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it said in the credits it was Dale. Although this kind of looks like Dale, but it doesn't look like Dale. It says Dale did part 13 of 13. And then Heartstone is by a different artist, Ron Martz, I believe, or Tom Rainey. See, I think this is Dale. Very different looking stuff from Dale. Like, this is very anime looking. This child's face definitely looks like Dale. And some of this. There's a big old piece in here that's definitely Dale, though. Where is it? This is kind of Dale. I know it's him, but it's like loose, very loose Dale. But this is all Dale. Holy God. Look at that. It's like darkness attacking the old man that was responsible for the Mogwai. But yeah, it's pretty rad. Some cool Dale monster splash page stuff, and then some other stuff in here. I think it was like Dale wasn't super excited about this and just kind of went through it. But then the stuff he was stoked about was like stuff like this, I think. But yeah, that, and then like I said, this cover, some cool Dale Keown looking rendering stuff in here. This angel girl here in the background is really cool, and then this monster, and then the usual suspects in here. But anyway, so that was pretty cool. I've been picking up here and there when I see them. I grab an orphaned Conan book when I see one. This is Conan 175. Interiors on this one I have not even looked at yet, but I think they're probably John Buscema. Sort of around the same time as my other one, 114. This is 175 was higher up, but yep, there's John Buscema right there. But yeah, stuff's great. Love it. Can't get enough of his stuff. It's very classic. Even his cool backgrounds. Look at that. But yeah, John Buscema, man. He knew how to draw a Conan, that's for sure. An ad for the Heavenly Kid. Who remembers that movie? The Quick Bunny. But yeah, his Conan's pretty rad. Stuff like this is awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I love it. Any chance I get, I can grab one of these, especially for $1. Spent $3. Got 3 comics today. Can't beat that. Conan the Barbarian 175. Simple yet excellent cover. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we'll fight through this neuropathy thing, and I'll get back to drawing here soon. Hopefully. Right now, man, it's just it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's frustrating. Some days it feels like it's never coming back. But then I have days like I had the other day where I was able to just blast through pages like a crazy person, and I did a bunch of work. I did 3 sketch covers, and I did penciled 2 other ones, and I did a couple pages of some stuff that I've been working on. And I even inked a page or something. So we're trying. I mean, I have some days, like I said, that are good, and then, man, then just nothing for a while. And then I got sick with this stomach flu or whatever it was, and was like down for the count for about 3 days, just lying in bed, like feeling like I was dying. Unfortunately, the baby had it too, and I felt worse for him. But yeah, so I don't know. Everybody out there, I guess, stay healthy, try and keep creative, get some good comics if you want. If you feel like you're in the need for some material to read, this is new, Ghost Machine. It's sort of an anthology sort of esque thing where it gives you a good taste of a bunch of their books. Oh, and I've started reading Elric of Melgabone of Michael Moorcock fame. And I have to say, as I've been reading that, I'm feeling like, wow, like George R. R. Martin just took everything from Michael Moorcock. like Elric and his people are basically the Targaryen people, basically. They're like dragon riding magical elves that are albino in nature. It's crazy how similar it is. They came from like an island, like continent, to another, to where the humans are, or the regular Earth folk. I don't know I can't remember what the definition is, but so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, it's like almost like completely taken from that, but it's interesting. I guess it's all borrowed at some point. I mean, a lot of my stuff is borrowed from other fantasy fiction, although I try and like twist it a little bit, make it mine so it's not exactly the same as the other guy's stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. What can you do? Is it theft or is it inspiration? I don't know. They say he who, what is it? I can't remember. Something about he who steals is genius or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Yeah, that surprised me as I was reading Elric. Oh, Sumo Thori's here. Hello, friend. Oh yeah, that's right. He's a hack, all right. Like, yeah, read. I highly recommend Elric of Melgabone. Especially the first book is great. Like the other ones are good, but I like the first one is pretty awesome. But I think it's called like I think there's a version out there called 1.5, or something like that. I don't know if it's expanded or what, but I just finished that and it's awesome. But there's a lot of backstory about him, where he's from, and his people and stuff, and it's it's very much House of Dragons. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's no originality. That's true. Like they say, there's no originality because everything is inspired by other stories. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, everything fantasy, I believe, is high fantasy or whatever is all Tolkien at the end of the day. So for the most part, I mean, I think some stuff goes back into, like elves and fairies and stuff goes back further, but I mean, orcs and elf, like what we know of like Dungeons and Dragons type shit is all, I think one could say that's all Tolkien. Man, people are talking in here. Unhinged, hello. But yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Food for thought. But yeah, I've been reading those books. I have a few actually back here. I have a few of these Elric books. Oddly enough, it's part of my reference material for just fantasy stuff I'm looking for, because I'm always looking to see what's been done, and if I can get a kernel of something that might inspire something is one thing, but I tend to, if I see something that's been done, I especially story and stuff, I try to make a sharp right turn. But I have a few of these, which are these giant, beautiful Michael Moorcock Elric comics. It's a sweet little map thing on the inside, and the art on this is just like, I don't know if you can see that page, but man, this page is beautiful. And this is the type of stuff that's inside. I kind of want Goblin Girl to be like this book, like a big, elegant book like this, to be able to really show off stuff. But yeah, I mean, the Ruby Throne kind of similar to the, I mean, doesn't that look like a throne made of swords a little bit? I'm just saying. I mean, that's pretty much out of the book. This isn't for the comic only. Like, they did a pretty good job in this book doing it based on what Michael Moorcock wrote. It's pretty close. Although in my head, when I'm imagining certain characters looking like in the book were different than they did them in this, but a lot of this description in here is pretty good. It's close to the actual book. I mean, within variants, as much as you can without the artist actually drawing it. Good artists borrow, great artists steal is the quote. Thank you, Jason. My Swiss cheese brain does not allow me to remember things and recall very well. But anyway, like I was saying, the Ruby Throne from Elric, very similar to the Game of Thrones throne, is all I'm saying. But yeah, it's pretty rad. Just great grand shots in this, like the shot down here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty wicked. But just lots of cool battle scenes in this book. Yeah, originally I kind of wanted the sword and Goblin Girl was going to be like kind of alive, like because I liked Elric and I wanted her to have a sword that was like a living sword like Elric. But then there was this book that came out called Barbaric, and it was almost the same thing. And I was like, well, the sword is no longer a living entity. The sword now has different properties, but that are still magical, but not quite like that. Look at this wicked monster stuff in here. I don't know if you can see all this. Like, it's pretty awesome. But and these big oversized ones I got, because they have these smaller versions, but they made these larger ones that have a really good appendices stuff in the back, like sketches and prelims. This one not as much, like a little bit in the back, but they did it for 3 of these, but they didn't do it for the 4th one for whatever reason, which was kind of weird. I guess we can look at Stormbringer. I think Stormbringer has some stuff in it that's not quite all the war stuff. Like, oh man, like this one has a, yeah, look at that. I mean, that looks like the Ruby Throne here looks like, it kind of looks like this the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, doesn't it? Chemofog is real, says Jim Cox. It is, friend. I appreciate the backup on that one, but it is real, and I hate it. I mean, I had sort of weird recall memory before, but I straight forget things. Like Leah will be telling me something, and I'm not listening, but I'll straight up be looking at her listening, and it'll just disappear like 2 seconds later. It's crazy sometimes. It's mainly just my short-term memory. My long-term memory, a little bit better, but even at times my recall of long-term memory stuff is bad. But yeah, so let's look through this real quick. Yeah, these are all the same artist. But like, look at this stuff. It's super sweet. I thought there was some different monster stuff in this one. This is all. Yeah, this is all the sea stuff. So there's that book. And then, but yeah, so there's 3 of these volumes. And then the 4th volume in the set, for whatever reason, they only did it is the smaller standard size. There's no appendices worth of stuff in it, but the other ones did have. Although this cover is rad. I love this cover so much. Super cool. I think I have it saved on my phone even as a reference graphic because I liked it so much. But yeah, once again, the same artist. Oh, this is the one with the island. This one's cool. See that? I wish this one was big. This one's got like a really cool like monster in it. It's got this Forbidden City. But yeah, this is freaking great, this story. This is actually in book 1, this story here. But yeah, it's great. So if you're looking for some cool, oh no, there's some appendices stuff in the back of this. Okay, so this little one has some, but it is a smaller book. Some of the, I guess it was individual issues put out by Titan Publishing, and these are the there's a larger version of the cover on issue 1 there. That's kind of cool. You can see more of the sword. Kind of like that. That's pretty dope. I wish there was a poster of this. I should go look see if there's one. So they got all the different covers for the individual issues in here that I guess that they did. It's pretty amazing. And here's the like the library. They reprinted a bunch of the old Michael Moorcock story stuff in here. I have a few of these. I don't know where they're at right now, but I know I have a few of these because I got the quorum stuff. I don't know if I picked. I might have picked up a couple of these Elrics, but I don't think I have all of those. But I know I have all these quorums, and I think I have the Hawkmoon stuff. But yeah, pretty dope stuff. Love the Elric stuff. It's very very inspirational. I mean, I found Elric when I was in high school as like a Dungeons and Dragons module. My buddy was like really into it and like got me into it, and we played a little Dungeons and Dragons Elric stuff back in the day. So that's kind of where mine goes with that. Yeah. So there I am on the wide. Jim Cox. I forgot some words there for a while. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Jim Cox. That fog really is weird. Let's see if there's anybody over here. This is I got one viewer over here on the X broadcast. Hello, friends over at X. Sometimes my X ones do better than these, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of people over there. But yeah, it's 5:51. I was able to stick in here for, I guess, most of the hour, even though I wasn't able to draw. I don't know how interesting this one was, just hearing me talk about comics, but and figurines. Once again, the amazing Smokes the Fox figure showed up in the mail. Super cool. Very, very cool. Man, I mean, it goes really well, like right next to my Goblin Girl action figure. So hopefully we'll have some of these, just like they have some of these, maybe on my campaign next. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was talking to the amazing Jason Krager of Jawbone Death with Adam Lawson. Go out and get that book today if you haven't. I've seen all the pages up close and personal, because I'm lucky enough to be friends with Jason. And God damn. I was telling him, you make me want to redraw my entire book by looking at that stuff. And he goes, don't you do that. I'll kill you. I'm like, okay. But yeah, so I don't know. He's got the model. We were talking today about maybe like chopping the stand off, because I'm not super stoked with the stand that's on it. And I'm almost thinking about making I might actually sculpt some sort of stand thing that we can attach it to that'd be easy to cast. So we'll see. Can't wait for Loki. Yeah. I got a copy of that book because I was there when they did a bunch of signings, which, by the way, I will give you an update about that book, because I was talking to him the other day about Hammer, and they definitely are getting, he's been working on getting those packaged to be able to ship out, but he's been busy with Jawbone Death, and it's I guess there's a lot of books these guys ship. So he's planning on getting those shipped soon. He told me that he's got a time schedule for that. I can't remember what it is right now, because once again, fog, but he said he's definitely on that. So anybody that's waiting on that, they will be coming. They are worth the wait. They're awesome. And so yeah, so that's probably what the delay is on those books, is that and he was signing all of them, I think, and he got some of the other guys that worked on it to sign them too. I was there. I think he was getting I think he has got a Joe Benitez cover maybe, or something like that. I think he had Joe Benitez signing a bunch of them. So those are getting done. So those will be on the way soon. And so yeah, but I can't guarantee 100% that all that stuff. I'm just saying that's what I heard. He's working on that. He's getting that stuff out. So he'll get that stuff. Goblin Girl, on the other hand, I'm working on that. Billy's coloring it. Like I said, I just talked to him last week about the pages. I said, listen, dude, I got to know just for me. And he told me, and he's got a pretty good chunk. So we're still working on those. And I'm hoping either in the next couple weeks or in the next month or so, I'm probably going to start trying to put the lettering together. I gotta get Illustrator to do all the word bubbles and put the text in. So we'll get that going. And then hopefully I'll have some trading cards to show you guys. And I'm going to probably get the Goblin Girl original comic printed up. I'll print up a good handful of them so I have enough for fulfillment and some extras in case there's damages. And I need to lay out the pencil sketchbook. I got to scan all the pages in because I have some of them in there, but not all of them. But yeah, so that's pretty much an update on me and a little update on Krager's book. So, so yeah, so I don't know. I guess that's all I have to share for today. So I don't know if you just got here. I certainly didn't, but if you did just get here, I thank you, and watch the rerun. Hopefully you like and subscribe if you're enjoying any of this. If not, give it the thumbs down. I appreciate that as well. Lets me know the honesty of how I'm doing. But yeah, we're out here just see Jason just got here. He's always late. This Jason guy. He's always late and he's always leaving early. Like, it's like the worst employee ever. Like, shows up late and leaves early. Like, who does that? Somebody doesn't want their job that bad. Yeah, with that, I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate everybody being here. I'll be back next week at 5 o'clock Pacific time on Wednesday for the Midweek Monster Show, where we will hopefully be drawing something, and it'll be something a little more exciting. Too True, my friend, says Jason Johnson's art. I don't know what that's in regards to, but awesome. Thanks. Was this sun's getting real low? Yeah, that's nobody watches that stuff anymore. Sorry, Jason. But anyway, like I said, thank you again, friends. Try and make it a better one. If it's not going great, just work on that lemonade or mango aid, whatever it is that you have that's tasty. I don't have any of that right now, but I'm gonna go have some water and maybe some rice because my stomach is healing. Jim Cox, thank you, friend. Alrighty.